Hey YouTube. So, as most of you know, Rihanna launched a hair care line last year called Fenty Hair. She stated that she'd been working on the hair care line for 4 years, which I do believe because Rihanna did trademark Fenty Hair back in 2022. So, this is something that she has at least been brainstorming since at least 2022. It's an extension of her Fenty Beauty brand. We all know that Fenty Beauty is her makeup brand, and she's extending it into hair care and will likely eventually extend it into skincare as well. Now, just like Fenty Beauty, Fenty Hair is also owned by LVMH, which is a giant conglomerate. It's a multi-billion-dollar company that specializes in beauty, fashion, things like that. LVMH actually helped Rihanna create, manufacture, market, and distribute the Fenty Beauty products. Fenty Beauty has been backed by this giant conglomerate since its inception, and LVMH actually owns 50% of Fenty Beauty because, again, they also helped create, manufacture, distribute, and market those products. So this business has been backed by a giant billion-dollar conglomerate since the beginning, which definitely helped push Rihanna's Fenty brand forward. Now, I want to talk about Fenty Hair because I keep seeing stuff online and I just can't ignore it anymore. I haven't spoken on it. I didn't say anything about it, but I just came across yet another video of these products growing mold. And Rihanna's fans are trying to gaslight people, acting like this is okay. This means that the products are good. This means that the products are all natural and there's no preservatives in it. So you shouldn't be upset that there's mold growing in your $20 gel that you want to use for your hair. They're accusing these people of having, leaving water in the gel or putting the gel in humid temperatures, which is why the mold is growing, basically blaming the customers for these products growing mold. And, I've seen multiple people post about this, not just people who are posting the videos, but people in the comments saying that the same thing has happened to them, that their products grew mold, that even if they didn't grow mold, they developed a smell over time. This is not normal. This is not normal at all. I have a full tub of Eco Styler gel in my closet right now that has been there since, I feel like I've had that Eco Styler gel at least for 5 years. 5, 6 years I've had that Eco Styler gel in my closet. Not once has it ever grown mold. And I live in Ohio. We get all the weather. We get all the heat. We get all of the we get the heat, we get the cold, we get the humid, we get the fog, we get every single season. My home gets really, really hot. It gets really, really cold. And I've never experienced any of my hair care products at all from any company. I have never experienced my hair products growing mold. And Rihanna's fans are trying to act like it's the customer's fault and that this is going to happen because of something you did. Be fucking for real. But anyway, y'all, let me show y'all these videos.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
I'm obsessed with the Fenty Edge Control, but mine is growing mold. I've literally only had this for 2 months.
Grab my Fenty Hair Edge Control because I only use this one time when I make that video, and I wanted to do my edges today because my edges look rough. They look rough. Don't come for me. And this is what I saw. The entire thing caught mold. There's
All right, so y'all saw those videos of customers stating that their Fenty hair gel was growing mold. And if y'all click on those videos and read the comments, you have a lot of Rihanna's fans in the comments trying to gaslight people, saying, oh, the products are all natural. That means that there's no preservatives in it. So it's a good thing that mold is growing in your $20 gel. You have other Rihanna fans in there saying, "Oh, well, you must have had water in it, which is what caused the mold, or you must have had it in a humid room, which is what caused the mold." But people like myself who have common sense said, "No, you're full of shit. You're absolutely full of shit. First of all, I'm not buying the whole this is a 100% natural product and that's why it's molding and that's a good thing because it's all natural. Be fucking for real. There's a hair guru on here that I've followed for years. Her name is Whitney White. She's known as Natural 85. Any black woman that did the big chop and went on their natural hair journey, 9 times out of 10, you know who Whitney is. She was doing natural hair care videos on YouTube for years, and she taught a lot of black women how to take care of their natural hair. Whitney even created her own products from scratch in her home, and then she eventually turned it into her own business, which is now Melanin Hair Care, which is doing really well. Now, Whitney basically took the recipes that she used to make in her kitchen and she turned them into a product that she could mass produce and sell through her Melanin Hair Care line. And Whitney was very transparent about the process of creating her hair care line. And she stated that, yes, these recipes for these products, they are still my original recipes, but in order to improve the shelf life of the products, in order to make the products last longer, they did use preservatives so that the products could last longer. And Whitney is very thorough with everything that she does. She's all about science. She's all about taking your time and being thorough and making sure she's giving quality products to her consumers. So she did talk about, working with chemists and things like that. And she did it. I forgot the name of the preservative that she said that she talked about, but she said, this is a safe preservative that you can put in your products to expand the shelf life without compromising the integrity of the ingredients. So basically what I'm trying to tell y'all is that even if you have an all natural product, if you are mass producing a product that people are paying top dollar for, that, people expect to use over a long period of time, the least you could do is do some research to make sure that you are adding safe preservatives to the products so that the products don't go moldy after a month. Be fucking for real. You're trying to normalize products molding after a month. And the only reason why you're making that excuse is because it's Rihanna. Y'all know damn well if Beyonce's Cécred products were growing mold, y'all would have a fucking field day. Y'all would not be in the comments making excuses like, oh, there must have been water around it, or it must have been humid, or, oh, that just means the products are natural. Bullshit. Y'all would be making think pieces and all types of slanderous comments about Beyonce's business. But because it's Rihanna, y'all want to gaslight people and acting like this shit is normal. Y'all think that we haven't bought hair care products before? Y'all think that we haven't bought edge control before? I have never in my life seen hair products, whether it was gel, edge control, shampoo, and people leave their hair products in their shower. A lot of people leave their hair products in the shower, which catch a lot of water, a lot of moisture. I've never seen no fucking mold growing in some fucking hair products. And you got her fans in the comments trying to act like this shit is normal and act like it's okay. Really, because they just trying to make excuses for Rihanna. Here are some of the comments, and this is from two of the posts. Like I said, you have a lot of Rihanna fans in the comments trying to gaslight people, but people with common sense are saying, hell no, this shit is not normal. Here you have people in the comments saying common sense, the same thing I'm telling y'all. She said, I had tubs of gel for years and never experienced this. No product should go old like this, for real. Here's someone else. Child, I don't know what these comments are talking about. I found an old tub of gummy with the old design on it the other day, probably 5+ years old and no mold. Here's another one. I've never had a product mold ever, and I still have stuff from 2016. Here's another one. They're promoting pattern edge control. It says pattern edge control. Use it to tame my baby hairs, and it's never gotten moldy. Here's another one. Same thing. This girl saying the same thing happened to her with her Fenty products. Same thing happened to me. I had to throw it out today. I didn't use it for about a month or two. And then here goes the creator. She said, be prepared for people to comment it's your fault and mold in your home without knowing anything about it. Instead of saying you got a bad batch of the product, you can write to their CS for a refund. Customer service. So why can't y'all just do that? Why can't y'all just hold y'all fave accountable? Tell her to go fix the bad batch or go test the or go do something with the products to make them last a little bit longer, because people are paying 16 fucking dollars. Well, right now they're paying $16 because the product is at Marshall's right now. Apparently, this is word on the street. Word on the street is that Fenty hair is not selling the way they thought it would. So right now, Fenty hair is being sold at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, somebody said Goodwill as well, on discounted prices. Fully stocked Fenty products at Marshall's.
Rihanna, what are you doing here? Rihanna, what are you doing here? I'm seeing so many Fenty hair products. Like, what's tea about that, Riri?
Fenty hair in full stock at discounted prices at Marshall's. People are saying that the products aren't selling like that. Now, y'all, I'm really not trying to make this video to disrespect Rihanna. I don't think that Rihanna did make herself the face of the brand. She is claiming this as her brand, so she should take some accountability for so many of her products having these defects. And but like I said, Rihanna also made this line in collaboration with LVMH, which is a white-owned billion-dollar company who puts profit over quality. A lot of these hair care brands, especially these Black-owned hair care brands, have been criticized in the past, including Shea Moisture, Mielle. These brands collaborating with these white companies so that they can push out more products and, make a bigger profit. And these white-owned companies don't really care about the integrity or the quality of the product. All they care about is the profit. So they are willing to skip testing, skip quality control, skip, essential tests to make sure these products are ready and stable and all that other stuff. Like, they're willing to skip certain steps. They're willing to be cheap about the production of the product in order to sell more faster so that they can make a bigger profit. They don't care about the quality of the product. They don't care about how this will affect their customers' hair. They don't care about their customers not being able to use the product after a month simply because it expired. Like, that's what can happen sometimes when you collaborate with these companies that don't share your same vision. They don't have the same passion as you do. And really, I'm not trying to disrespect Rihanna. I do think she should take some accountability, but at the end of the day, I'm making this video to call her fucking fans out. Like, their fans are constantly disrespecting Beyonce, trying to slander Beyonce as a businesswoman. They've been dragging Cécred since Cécred was announced. Since Fenty hair was announced. But the thing about it is, Cécred is doing exceptionally well. Cécred is doing so well that it was ranked it was tied with Olaplex last year for the best hair care brand of 2024. Mind you, Cécred is only a year old. It is 100% owned by Beyonce. She did not collaborate with any other conglomerates. She did not have any shareholders. Beyonce has full 100% control over her brand, over the production of her brand, over the integrity of her brand, over the testing of her brand. Miss Tina said that Beyonce does not release products. She does not approve products for release until they are tested over and over again to make sure that they are perfect. Beyonce is not playing with her baby, with her brand, with her hair care line. So Cécred is about to be put in Ulta stores. Like, people are really excited about Cécred and want to try it, especially people overseas. Apparently the shipping to different countries is too expensive, and people have been begging for Cécred to be put in stores so that it's more accessible, especially worldwide. I'm even going to show y'all the Cécred website. Hold on. Here I am on Cécred's website, and as you can see, her restoring hair and edge drops are still sold out. Like, these are constantly selling out. I remember during the holiday season, a lot of Beyonce's Cécred products were selling out, especially the edge drops, especially the bundle. You see the bundle is sold out. The edge drops have been sold out. Like, people are going crazy over these products. People have been having amazing results with these products. So I just want to debunk this narrative that, Cécred, because you know Rihanna's fans are pushing this narrative that Cécred is failing, that it quote unquote flopped and all this other shit. Again, Cécred is a privately owned, privately managed company. Beyonce is the only owner of Cécred. Beyonce has her own team of people who run her business. This is not a public company. This is not a publicly traded company. Therefore, no one outside of Cécred has access to Cécred's sales. So for Rihanna's fans to spin narratives that Cécred is not selling or Fenty hair sold more than Cécred, that is absolute bullshit. These people do not know Cécred's numbers, okay? And as I said before, Cécred has been performing really well. First of all, Cécred has over like 30 awards, and here's Miss Tina celebrating its achievements. This is what Miss Tina said. She said, when I saw this on my feed this morning, I called our CEO, Grace, and said, is this real? She verified that it was in fact real, and that not only were we on the list, we were actually number 5 equal with another brand. To say that I am humbled and grateful to God, to our clients would be an understatement. You guys have supported us, have posted your own videos, and have done testimonies about how well the products have worked for you. I wish I could give all of you a big hug. We have been so passionate about the products being effective and really working, and that the brand was not built as a celebrity brand, but on performance. This brought me to tears. We have so far 30 awards for every one of our products. We've only been out a year, but what means the most to me are the customers that took it upon themselves to help spread the word. Thank you from the bottom of me and Beyonce's heart. So there's Miss Tina celebrating the fact that Cécred ranked as the number, it tied with Olaplex for the top 5, one of the top 5 hair care brands of the year. And again, Cécred has only been out for a year. This is 100% funded by Beyonce only. She does not have any outside help or investors or conglomerates backed by her. Like, this is all Beyonce's brand. And, you know, to see Rihanna's fans try to disrespect Beyonce's effort, to try to disrespect all the hard work that Beyonce has put into her product, I feel like this is karma. I feel like it's karma. You know, I have a ton of more videos of people who I have proof purchased Fenty and tried Fenty, and they have had horrible experiences. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people are saying that they have good experiences as well, but y'all know damn well if Cécred had mold growing out of it, if someone went to the Cécred salon and had a bad experience with one of the salon workers, if the Cécred was leaving white residue and clumps in people's hair, y'all know people would have a fucking field day. Y'all know Rihanna's fans would have a field day with that information. They would make that fucking headline news. So don't be trying to gaslight us, acting like it's normal for mold to be grown into products. Just admit that this was a bad batch, like that girl said, and hold the owner accountable. Let them go back to the lab and fix this shit and then redo it. Maybe if that, you know, no disrespect, you know, but anyway, I just had to say something about that because I didn't realize how delusional some of Rihanna's fans are and how hard they will gaslight you. They reminded me of the Barbs. And I know it's not all of Rihanna's fans, but the person that I had a conversation with was literally trying to gaslight me. I showed them multiple videos of these products having mold, and they're telling me that it's not true. You know what? You just can't argue with some people. You just got to block them and keep it pushing. But anyway, I just wanted to say that because it's a lot of misinformation being spread. It's a lot of back and forth and people, you know, being on some bullshit. But at the end of the day, stop trying to gaslight people who wanted to support this company, who wanted to support this brand. Just, you know, hold the company accountable, let them fix it, and keep it pushing.